I need somebody help, not just anybody.
This morning, the finale of our series, Help Wanted. Now, we've talked this week about how to land a job and also some promising new careers. Today, we're going to look at how to keep your current job. Motivational speaker Scott Ginsberg's latest book is a 2-in-1. Stick yourself out there and get them to come to you. And this morning, we welcome Scott here to talk about how to make yourself, I guess, really stand out so you're not falling victim, I guess, to layoffs.
Right. Well, 3,113 days ago, I learned how to do that because I started wearing a name tag all the time, just for fun. And I had no idea, though. I just wanted to make people friendlier, but somehow, over the next 9 years, I turned the idea of wearing a name tag into a profitable business as an author and a speaker and a consultant.
It's from a name tag.
From a name tag.
So you were able to do that to make yourself stand out.
And I had no idea what I was doing at the time, but now, as I look back, I realize that there's a couple of strategies that job seekers and employees can use to stick themselves out there and to get noticed and get remembered.
Okay, some specific ideas from Scott this morning. First of all, you suggest exert your distinctiveness. So we're not talking about just wearing a name tag.
No, that's not the answer. The challenge for each person is, what's your name tag? So the concept of distinctiveness, as an employee of a company, your human capital, it's a function of your expertise. So there's 3 questions people got to ask themselves. Number 1, what am I known for? Number 2, what am I known for knowing? And then number 3, who is already attracted to me that views me as a resource? And you can pinpoint your distinctiveness and you start embedding it into all your conversations and everything you do. You become more memorable, you become more approachable.
Oh, to all your peers and all your bosses and managers.
Absolutely.
In your conversation. Okay, second tip from Scott this morning, become the most interesting person at your company. Now, how do you do that? Are you trying to socially or what?
Well, there are attributes of interesting people, and there's a science behind this. In the new book, I address a very simple equation. The more successful you are, the less boring you are. That's me. Think of someone who's successful, they're probably interesting. So there's an exercise that I challenge my workshop participants and audience members to do. Get a piece of paper. On the left, make a list of the top 10 most interesting people you know. On the right, list the attributes. Why is this person so interesting? Maybe it's their style, maybe it's the way they ask questions, maybe they're passionate about, I don't know, bird watching, and then they incorporate that into their sales process. Whatever happens, you're gonna notice some commonalities, because wearing a name tag 24/7, if there's, well, sometimes 2, if there's one thing I know, it's how to engage, how to create curiosity. That's what interesting people do.
Oh, creating curiosity. Okay, a final tip this morning, leverage every crisis as an outreach opportunity.
Yes, well, the word crisis comes from the Latin term crisis, which is turning point, which is kind of cool if you think about it. I mean, we can panic or we can prosper. I'm going to go with number 2. So we should prosper. And the process is similar to the second example. There's another exercise you can do. Make a list, another list, I know, of the top 10 challenges your customers are presently facing with the current economy. Under each header, you put maybe a couple of points or an example or a statistic. Then, here's the best part. You turn it into a PDF. You email it to all the customers, all your prospects, all your coworkers, and you say, hey, I was thinking about you. I put together this handy little guide that's going to help you overcome this dangerous economy. Give me a call if you want to email me. Let's get together. Let's talk about it. You and me, we'll devise a plan. I swear, if I do this with my customers all the time, if you do this, 2 things will happen.
Okay.
Number 1, you get a lot of calls.
Yeah, and a lot of emails,
a lot of emails, and you become approachable, as I like to call it. But number 2, here's the best part. You start to realize how people remember you, and you're in a value position. You learn that writing is the basis of all wealth.
Yes, we do know that, and we love that. Scott, wow, you are passionate about this.
That's what I do.
And passionate about your name tag.
In fact, I'm so passionate, I got a tattoo to my naked
Scott
body.
has a tattoo. I don't know if we have time to show that.
I
want to let everybody know. Did you wait? Let's take a look.
That's commitment right there. Okay. That is real.
Well, you can see that in person, actually. You can meet Scott in person today, right? You're going to be at the Chicago Bagel Authority at Armitage at noon today. You can find a link to his website at ABC7Chicago.com and find more information. All right, Scott, nice to meet you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right, welcome to Chicago. Jose.
I think the key is just to be like Scott. I don't know if we can all do that. The tattoo, I don't think so.